Welcome back to episode 6 of our Start From Zero series. As you can see, I have quite the load of wood behind me. I hopped in this game save and let the time run for a bit. As you can see, we're in January now. Just so this sawmill could go ahead and do its production and y'all wouldn't be bored by that. I did go ahead and cut some more wood out over here, as you can see, so I could fill it up to get this beautiful load of wood here. I forget how much we got for that last load. I think it was like 130,000 or something like that. So I'm hoping we'll get a good bit out of this one. And I turned on the ability to do the wood beams and then just the small planks. But then I turned it off. Well, I had the time scales up super high so it would skip time a whole lot faster, and I think it auto sold the wood, so I guess I just didn't even have to deal with that. That's the only reason we have $30,000 right now, because it gave me, I think, another like 15 through it auto selling. So I guess that's how that works. But the first thing we're going to handle this episode is going ahead and taking this wood to the oh, okay. Well, that's interesting. Let me reset this truck. I think it's... There we go. It broke. We're going to go sell this wood to the... I believe... Actually, I don't know who would sell for a high price now that I've skipped the time. I guess we should check that. Let's see here. We're doing wood planks long. Find them. I think I passed them up. I think they're up here somewhere. Planks long. Okay. Looks like 2094 is going to be our highest at the Grain Elevator Museum. So I guess we're going there. Oh, it's short distance too. Nice. Oh, it's literally just across the road there. Or the river. Awesome. Well, as per usual, if you're enjoying the series so far and you want to see more, drop a like, drop a sub, comment what you do and don't like, and we will go from there. Because so far this is I think this is what I said. This is episode 6, so I mean we're getting there. I have massive plans for this series, so as long as it is the analytical side of it's doing good, I plan on keeping on. Do I just... Oh. I think you can build this. I hope I don't get... Oh, I don't own it, so technically it should be okay. Oh, Billy. We got a lot of wood out of that. Or money, my bad. A lot of wood. Okay, well, I guess we'll go sell these to a different place because this thing's full. So we'll go to our next highest selling place. That's Dusty's Carpentry. We know that place all too well. I think we sold several loads of actual logs there. This is a great map. It's just the Riverbend map, but it's a 4X version of it, and it's amazing. I think RGC made this map. So shout out to them guys for doing this nice 4X edit. If you're on PC, 100% recommend going and downloading this map. Runs smooth, and it is very, very content heavy. There's lots of stuff to do. But I think as far as today's goal, we're gonna go finish selling these planks, and we're gonna see how much we can spend once again, because we're terrible with money around here. But I would like to get... We'll check the used equipment dealer here in a second, but I looked earlier, and there's a Rebel processor head and a flatbed for our auto car that we bought last episode. So if we could get that processor head, then I'm hoping we can get the processor head and then buy a tracked machine of sorts, probably like another 855 or something, to put it on, or lease it, and then we can cut wood efficiently again. I don't know that I'll be able to buy one, but we might be able to lease one for another day or so and make a little bit more money again. But this sawmill was definitely the move. Big, big, big fan of this. 100%. Another 16,000 out of that. We're almost 200,000. And I think one of my main goals for this series, I'd like to be able to buy all the base productions on the map and make all the money off of those, as well as maybe, I think our first goal is going to maybe be to make $1 million. But I think the main end goal will be to go ahead and try, like I said, to get all of the base productions and make as much money off of those as we possibly can. Because I believe there's quite a few on this map. I like to try and kind of fill out all of the content we possibly can here. Just because, like I said earlier, this map, this edit has so much you can do. And it's definitely a lot of content filler. So, oops, wrong button. I need to untag this place. It is messing me up here. We'll drive back over here. Yeah, I would love to get that processor going so I could clear this out a little faster. Because I played for like an hour just hand falling and dragging over here to get all this cleared, to be able to fill that up as much as possible, which I believe we still have quite a bit in here. Yeah, I mean, we still have 85,000 liters. So we'll have probably, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 pallets come out that we can use again. And I guess I could also get something to sell these wood chips. I don't think we'll make a whole lot off of them, but anyway, so here is what I was looking at. So we have this for 35,000 and then this for 22,000. If I got both of these, we could do pretty good here. But we could put a whole lot more pallets on this. We have to have chrome wheels. So we're going to go ahead and buy this trailer. Oops. And I think we're going to go ahead and buy this head as well. And we should barely, okay, we just barely have enough to buy the tract machine that we're needing here. Like I said, I'll probably go with an 855, I think, would be our best bet. They're all the same price-wise, but I just love this machine. Cannot beat it. Alright, well, I guess we'll hop over here to our auto car. Walk up to this guy. Yeah, we can fit a whole lot more pallets on here. See, this wasn't a complete waste of money yet. And yes, I'm going to super strength this head up here. Am I crazy or is this completely chrome? Oh, it is. Oh, okay. Hang on. Let me... Okay. Take a screenshot of that. I will report that to Mr. FDR himself. That when they're worn, they're chrome. Okay, so I'm going to kind of put this towards the front here. Look, no one complained about using super strength last episode, so I'm not going to use it all the time, but I will use it here and there just to be able to, for things like that. Oh yeah, this is totally realistic. It's fine. It's a beautiful truck, though. So what we'll probably do, we'll get all this set up over here. Then I think we'll do a little bit of plowing with our plow, so it doesn't feel like it was a complete waste of money. I would like to buy a seeder to go ahead and start planting probably soybeans. And then we'll have to get some sort of harvester. I'm hoping we can get both of those out of a used equipment sale somewhere. Turning on the days will allow me to take advantage of that because the equipment changes every single day. So that will help a lot. Wow, this is this is a little jank here. But that will allow me to take advantage of the sales and stuff, which is the biggest reason why I just went ahead and did it, because there's no reason not to. And it'll allow me to actually have a chance to make it in this series without buying things brand new every time. So that would be big nice. Oh wow. It's funny, this head probably weighs more than a full load of pallets. Which this truck I don't think has very much horsepower in it, but it's still a great truck. We're going to need a shop here soon as well. We might have to get just a shop built. We're starting to get quite a bit of equipment stacking up here. Alright, that should just fall off of there. And because I don't have a machine to move it, I'm going to stick it on the ground over here. We might end up repairing that just so it won't be chrome anymore, because that looks kind of wonky. I guess I need to get a stump grinder and grind all these stumps out of the way. I used the, when I was clearing this, I used the lumberjack mod to clear my stumps just because I didn't want them to be in my way. So, oh, this thing's dead too. See, that's the only unfortunate part when you do skip time like that. Most of your equipment's going to end up gone. Just because it thinks it's forever old. But I had, oops, I just didn't even connect to it. I had to do that in order to actually get the wood cut down and sold properly. Oh yeah, this is a little much for this machine, but it's doing it. Perfect. We'll plow up this little area. We'll get this little bit of stuff that I didn't get with the mulcher. And then we'll probably try, we might try and do some sort of contract to be able to get our extra, what we need, 12,000? And that'll allow us to get the machine we need to be able to put the processor head on so we can finish cutting all these trees here. Wow, this machine, I really should have got a little bit smaller plow. It does not like this one. I'll just jackknifed it so hard. Oh yeah. It's great going downhill, but it hates going uphill. Lots of stumps in the way. Maybe we'll try and find a cheap shop to build here. I don't actually know if I can use the buildable buildings there to build us a shop or not. I guess I could take a look at that. Save some of our materials from the sawmill there to build one of them. Oh yeah, it hates every bit of this going uphill. Oh, the autosave. A little piece here we have to get. Might as well try and somewhat square this off as well. Awesome. Well, I think money-wise, we'll be okay from here on out. We have the mill to keep us going. So I'm not super worried about that. But what I am worried about, or curious more or less, is what kind of shop we are going to build here. So we have the constructible deal. I guess there's a farm garage. That's not really what I'm wanting. So I guess we'll have to get one of these. I wouldn't mind maybe something smaller, but I mean, it has to be smaller. What does this guy look like? Oh, that's a little big. Really, it'd be nice to be able to fit our semi in there. I have lots of different choices. Let's see. I'm gonna use my controller because I'm dumb and I suck at scrolling through. I'm so used to scrolling through on my controller most of the time, but I know it picks it up in the videos. One of these wouldn't be bad. It's only 24,000. That's fairly cheap. This one's the same size but bigger. Maybe this guy. I think we go with one of these, honestly. Oh, that's a little big. I don't really know. That's a little ooh, okay, wait. What about this one? I kind of like this. We really need to do some terrain deformation here, though, because this is a little on the whack side. We'll consider that. We'll 100% consider that. Okay. Wow, I'm kind of lost on what we need to do. Contracts, that's what I was going to do. Let's see what we have for contracts. We have a rock removal, special contract, load and deliver. We could actually probably do that now. What are we delivering? It does not say. I need pallet forks. We get 6,000 off of that. That might be worth it. You know what? We'll try it. If we can't do it, then we can or just, yes, I'm doing it. I don't care. I'm not dealing with it. Fight me in the comments. Alright, we gotta figure out where to go here. Let's see, where are we going? Dealer to farm field. So, are we going to the equipment dealer? Aha, okay. Alright, well, we know how to get there. Actually, there may be ramps that unfold from this. I don't remember. So we'll go do this contract. Should get about, what, a little over 6,000 from it. And then, hoping, we may end up just taking out another small loan to be able to get that machine. I'm really thinking of where I want to go for now, because we're kind of at a standstill. I'm not exactly sure which direction I want to go. I don't have many contracts. I guess we could skip a couple days and maybe check the used equipment dealer. And check our contracts as well, see what we got in there. Because I have 2 mods that allow, I think, additional contracts, and then, or contracts plus, one of the two. And then I have something for the used equipment. I can't remember what that mod's called, but it allows like up to 100 pieces of equipment inside of it. So it works really, really nice. Oh, big bags. I might should have brought the tractor for that one. I don't know that this little skid steer will handle that. Also, does this have ramps? I do not believe it does. Okay, well, here, let me pull up a little more here. I hope our skid steer can handle this. If not, I know there was a used cat in there we might be able to take out of there. Oh, I forget everything's probably gone, so we have to redo everything. Alright, we're going to find out if this guy can handle these or not. I can't really lift them high enough. Oh no. Maybe I can flick it up with the... Maybe? No. Okay. Maybe I can make this work. Come on. Oh, yes. Beautiful. Okay. This will be a slow process, but we're going to make it work. I can't see a thing. I'm way off here. how many do we have to do? 3, 4, 6? Okay. That's not terrible. It's not great. It's not terrible. Flip this guy up here. Back up a little bit more. There we go. Alright, hang on. We're going to have to slide it to the tip. Make sure it stays flat. Alright. At least I can do this. It's not exactly the perfect way, but it's working. Honestly, it might be easier to pick these guys up like this in first person rather than trying to do it in third. That actually worked out a lot easier than I thought it would. Yeah, see, now I understand why it recommended a tractor. Because doing this with a skid steer is a little on the oh no, on the sketchy side. I could have probably just rented like a telehandler of some sort from the dealer, but what's the fun in that? Why do that when we can struggle with our little John Deere 90 here? Alright, so slide it to the tip. Come on. Here we go. Strap her down. What are these, seeds? Oh, okay. I pray I do not have to unload these. If we have to unload them, we may use some methods that are questionable. We might have damaged goods. Come on, come on. Just a little bit further. Nope. A little bit further. Let me scoot the forks in. There we go. Oh. Beautiful. Yeah, if we have to unload them, we either... Oops. My chair is so loud. It's hilarious. This is a brand new chair, too. I don't have any noise canceling or anything on this microphone, so I'm just kind of winging it here. Oh, yep. Come on. Perfect. Oh, we can scoot it up a little bit more. Alright, perfect. These are strapped down, right? Yeah, okay. Alright, where are we going? Field 38? Is that where we're going? Alright, so we need to go... I guess we can just cut back down this way. And then cut. Okay. We'll figure out our way there. It's pretty sweet little setup we got here. We're moving up quicker than I thought we would. That's one thing I didn't want to do in this series, was just move up like stupid quick. Like, oh, well that's not good. I'm upside down. Okay, well I guess we won't be using first person. I think I think there's a mod conflicting somewhere that's causing this, because this isn't the first time I've had that happen. But anyway, I didn't want to make this series where I had, like, my first 100,000 was able to buy 4, $500,000 machines because they were on sale or something. That's one thing I didn't want to happen. I think we can turn here. Yeah, perfect. Turn on our turn signal. We're going to take out that stop sign. Oh my goodness, we didn't take it out this time. It's a miracle. Is there someone... Oh, he's going around me. Cut him off. Haha, loser. But yeah, I don't want to spend the first $100,000 and just be able to get 3 or 4 $500,000 machines because they were on sale, or because, it was like a mod and the price is stupid low or something like that. That wouldn't be any fun. I wanted to struggle a little bit, but doing the content this way, I think we're just going to cut through this farm here, where it's raw and unedited. I still have to make it entertaining somewhat, so I'm going to go through and skip certain things just because when you're constantly like for 40 minutes at a time, there's only so much I can do in 40 minutes and still keep it somewhat interesting to watch. So that's really the only reason I let the farm there run, or the sawmill, excuse me, run. Oh, did I finish it? Do I keep the seeds? Or do I... Oh, wait, no. I forgot. I have to go claim the thing. Collect. Okay, well, that worked out good, I guess. We're 144, so we need another 6K, and we can have 150. Awesome. Well, that worked out amazing. But the episodes being as long as they are, it's hard for me to keep it entertaining and actually still make progress. Unless I started live streaming it, and which I may live stream a couple of these, but I don't know. It's all in time. There'll be plenty of things we can do, and maybe a couple episodes. I might do the first 10 unedited, and maybe do like 3 more that are edited. I don't know. It just all depends on what I feel like doing, but currently with my schedule and how it works, doing these raw unedited episodes works out really well for me. So, because I don't have to do anything, I can just record it, throw a thumbnail in, and send it on its way, and it's amazing. Well, we got our contract done, so we need $6,000 more. The real question is, what will be our method of making that extra 6K? I'm trying to think here. Really, I probably could make 6K off this skid steer if I were to sell it, but I'm not using it other than for this, I guess, which maybe it would be worth keeping for the little contracts and stuff. At least, oh, we're definitely taking out this sign. Alright, we'll leave that there. Okay. I don't really know where to go from here. I guess let's sleep a couple nights maybe and see what we can get for our new used vehicle sale, possibly. Maybe we can get something interesting. Man, this takes a while. Okay, I see some stuff on sale. Oh, okay. We got a whopping... Alright. Alright, well, let's see if we have any new contracts. Mulching contract. Interesting. For 3,000. A special contract. Deliver crop. 16,000. Okay. Well, call me crazy, but... we only lose $127 off. Oh, brother. Yeah, we're doing that. Where's the truck at? Where do we gotta go? Alright, we gotta go over about 42. Where in the world is that at? Oh, I'm saving. Of course, as per usual. When you're trying to do something, of course the game's gonna save. Alright, so, is this our deliver or pickup here? I don't see anything else flashing on the map. Let me double check it. Alright, we're delivering crop to selling station, so we're going here, we're delivering here. But where are we picking up at? Exactly. Oh, should I just drive over there? I don't really know. I don't see anything on my map that would show me where I need to pick it up at. What's this? Oh, beehives. I guess we'll just drive over there. That's right over where we just went, so we'll drive over there and see. And we might be experiencing some sort of bug here. If not, I got an idea what we can do. It'll cheat it, but hey, you can't be perfect every time. Maybe we'll split. If it does cheat it, maybe we'll split the money, just to make something off of it, because we did put a little effort into it. I need some. You know what? Speaking of, I need topics to talk about in the comments. All right. I need some good topics to talk about. It could be anything. I don't really have a specific thing that I would or wouldn't talk about. I mean, obviously, yes, there's some things that I'm not going to talk about. Just because I don't want to. And, well, you'll know if I don't. But it's very hard for me to focus on talking and doing this at the same time unless I already have something planned that I want to talk about. Because I'll just forget. Which will cause me to just sit here and stay quiet for like 5 minutes. Alright, so we're going over here. We're going like in here? I'm assuming we would be selling here. Because I don't see any pickups. See, normally it would flash on the map somewhere where my pickup would be. But I don't see anything anywhere. It just says deliver crop. So we're gonna... Oops, I hit the wrong button. And get through all this here. We're just gonna test something. Look, we get to do a little testing. Isn't this fun? We're just gonna fill the truck full of wheat and see what happens. See if we bring it over here and go to dump if it'll finish the contract. Alright, well that didn't work. Only made $31, so I'm not even going to bother with trying to fix that. I honestly don't know where to pick up at. I don't see anywhere on the map. I mean, that's rather unfortunate. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. Since the contract's just broken, I'm just going to give myself 8,000 and... well, you know what? Actually, I don't know. Where was I going? I need to go to the contracts menu. Here we go. And normally it would give me a thing there. It's just not popping up. Well, that was a fail. I take that back. I'm not going to give myself any money just because we didn't even try anything other than driving. So that one was just a massive fail. Alright, well, I guess we'll take a loss on that one. I guess from there, honestly, I think we're just going to take out a $10,000 loan and go ahead and get one of these. I think that'll be much worth it. But I think we're just going to do it in the next episode because I have to run and we're kind of at a standstill. So I guess next episode we'll focus on getting the new machine and trying to finish clearing out this side, and then maybe get either a new plow or a new tractor so we can plow up this field, get our seeder and combine, plant some soybeans, and wait for that to grow and make some profit there. Start farming. So we'll have logging and farming, and then I guess once we get there, we're going to start buying more properties. I'd really like to work myself this way towards this field over here and kind of back towards town, towards the sawmill, so we can get that sawmill and have a bigger sawmill production. So that's you know what, talking about goals, that's going to be our next goal. So we own 71 and 70, so we'll need to buy 69 for 190,000. And then from 69, we'll go to either 79 or 77, probably both of them. Probably 79 first because it is cheaper. And then 78, and then 87. So that'll be our next goal. But anyway, thanks for watching. like, sub, and I guess I don't think I did a comment at the end of the video last episode, so we'll do comment onions if you made it this far. Anyway, we'll catch you next time.